Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, as always, I would like to give all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakaha Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. This is going to be a walk and talk. I pray that is edifying to the Lord's hopeful elect out there, as these videos are for the elect. They're not for the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, who at one point used to scoff at us. They used to mock us. They used to talk shit about us, make all kind of inappropriate comments behind our back. They used to joke about us. We used to be the blunt of every joke when it came to prophecies. When we spoke to them about these times that we are in, and now that the Heavenly Father is bringing His prophecies to pass, as He said He would do, and I believe that's according to Ezekiel. Is that Ezekiel the 33rd chapter? For behold, I will do it in your days, save the Lord. The Heavenly Father said that He's going to make these prophecies come to pass in your days. All you scoffers out there, all of you who love to scorn and make jokes and take turns, running off at your mouth. Oh man, I remember when I first came into the truth, scoffers, mockers, scorners used to be heavy on the comment boards. Ha ha ha, nigga, you crazy. You talking about America's Babylon? Babylon's gonna be destroyed by nukes. Nigga, we got an unstoppable army. Ha 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 ha. You said the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. Ha ha ha, nigga, you bugging. Ha ha ha, you losing your mind. No, go get a job, you bum. Ha ha ha. All y'all do is yell at the white man, telling him that he's gonna go in slavery and blah blah. You're delusional. You need to get your head checked. This day. Where are they at now? Where are they at now? You got ICE agents going around attacking the Northern Kingdom. You got now we're finding out that there's data centers everywhere. We used to tell people that Esau was going to have robots that was going to be trained to kill people, especially niggas darker than a paper bag. Ha ha ha, nigga, you crazy. Ain't no such thing as no Terminator robots. Now you hop on YouTube. Now you're seeing robots jump on benches, flip off of benches, shooting targets with 100% pinpoint accuracy without missing. Ha ha ha. Where you at now? Because like it tells you, I believe that's Jude the 1st chapter, right? For there shall be in the last days mockers walking after their own lust. And we see you mockers. Okay? You're not laughing anymore. It's not funny anymore. It's no longer a joke. It's not something you can just scorn anymore. Because what we talked about, starting with our elder apostles, Elder Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Rakha, Elder Apostle Gabar, and Elder Apostle Ariamlab. Starting with them, on down to the high priests and the bishops and the elders of Great Millstone, all the way down to, to us brothers who are, learning, repenting daily, being brotherly, working out our salvation with fear and trembling. Okay, we've been warning you people for decades. Well, not me. I have not been in this truth for decades, but our elder and apostles have, though. They've been in this thing for decades. Okay, but we've been warning y'all for a long time of the times that we're living in now. But many years ago, it just seemed like a pipe dream. It just seemed like, we was just mad at the so-called white man because of what he did to us in the past. Let bygones be bygones, nigga, get over it. You just mad, you a sore loser. Go get a job, you big foot, crusty toe ass nigga. All that. Where you niggas at now? Where you scoffers at now? Not so funny anymore now, is it? Huh? Because the same prophecies that you mocked us for, now you're living it. Now you're living it. And not only that, but you're at the mercy of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Because when you read the book of 2 Chronicles, the 36th chapter, and I believe the 15th verse, what does it say? But they mock the messengers of Yahweh and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord came upon his people. Hey, how's it going? No, I don't. No. Oh my goodness. See, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's why the Lord's going to destroy people. Jake just asked me if I smoke weed. No, I don't smoke weed. Jeez. And that's just a common stereotype amongst our nation. Anytime they see somebody with brown skin and woolly hair, they automatically assume he must be a weed smoker. Oh, he must sell weed. No. I don't do none of that, okay? And furthermore, I'll have you know that that whenever you smoke, you're destroying your temple. And what did the Lord say about those who defile the temple? If any man defile the temple, 1 Corinthians 3 verse 16 down to 17, him shall Yahweh destroy, for the temple is holy, which temple ye are. Hell no, I'm not going to smoke. I'm not defiling my temple. What the hell? It's already bad enough I got to eat GMO foods just to survive. I got to drink water out of a goddamn plastic bottle. Don't even know where the fuck the water is coming from. No. We're not doing that. No. But anyways, okay, as I was saying before, okay, but they 2 Chronicles chapter 36 verse 15, but they mocked the messengers of Yahweh and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord came upon his people till there was no remedy. You see, and now we're living in a time where there ain't going to be no remedy, because the remedy comes from what? The word of Yahweh, which comes in a volume of the book, which can only be brought out through his prophets. According to Amos, the 3rd chapter, surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. His servants, the prophets of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, are the only ones who can give you the remedy. Yahweh Shai, the word of Yahweh, who comes in the volume of the book. That is the remedy. And if you don't receive this word before hell break loose, there ain't gonna be no remedy for you. And you're gonna be completely destroyed. Okay, like it tells you in the book of Proverbs 29 verse 1, he that often being reproved hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed and without remedy. Okay, so hey, we're living in those times where the Lord's going to start, taking motherfuckers out. especially without warning, which the warning comes from his prophets anyway. But we're living in those times, okay? And now that these prophecies are coming to pass, the vast majority of you scoffers, you scorners, you mockers, you all went quiet. But guess what? It's a little too late to do that, right? It's a little too late to do that. You know why? Because, once judgment began to come down the pipe, that's it for you, man. You had your little run. You had your little run of the mill of scoffing and scorning and making jokes and talking shit. And you had your run of the mill of that. Okay? And like Yahushua said, behold, he come quickly, and his reward is with him to give him as every man's deeds shall be. Roughly paraphrasing. So, I mean, I don't want to make this video any longer than it has to be. With that, I'm going to say shalom. It's on to the next one.